Tell her about herself.
Well, on a lighter note about kids, I saw a conversation. This is a recurring conversation, but the idea of Big Sean's getting interviewed, and they was talking about some Janae Aiko shit, baby mom, and his response to why him and the girl aren't married was a familiar sentiment from men. Whereas, like, end of the day, and the response from women, the backlash is like, why do niggas be with women for years and have a kid but don't want to get married? And it's like, how look at it, it's actually very simple. It's like most people want kids. Yeah. Most men don't want marriage. Yeah. So again, I'm engaged. I don't give a fuck about marriage. I give a fuck with my girl, and I care about making her happy. Exactly. So it's not like she got a twist in my arm, but it's like if she never want to get married, we probably want to get married.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to add to context so people understand. A lot of times people, they're like, well, why do men say they doing it for the woman? It's not. They want us to be as happy as they are. But it's like, I'm not about to be as happy as for your birthday as you are, but I'll show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get dressed. Like, I'll come out and spend money. But why would I be as excited as you? It's your fucking birthday. I'm happy for you, and I'm doing this for you. And that's fine. I still enjoy it, but it's not like I woke up today like, it's my birthday, because it's not. It's fucking yours. But go ahead.
Because also, we duty bound. Yes. So it was like, yo, you my partner, you my girl. I'm here to support you. I'm here to be a team player. So cool. Now, if I was against, some people are against it. If I'm against it, I don't believe in doing shit I'm against, but no, I'm indifferent to it.
That's true.
So
that's good.
no problem at all, whatever. But as far as kids, we both want kids. Yeah. So it's a mutual excitement towards that. Like, so I can understand where men be like, I'm trying to figure it out, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. Or again, we also understand that marriage typically comes with more things. Everything comes with a kid. People understand that I'm willing to take with it. So I see it. It's gonna be a lot, but I want that. It's cool. The marriage is like, it's like, wait. I don't know. So like to me, it's like a very simple thing. I understand why women can't understand. And again, y'all can be like, well, I only want a man that wants to get married. You have that right. Cool, yeah. But to act like, why do men want to be with a girl for years and have a kid? But it's like, I don't see why they don't get that.
But to your point though, right? Even being duty bound, understanding that a kid is actually a more secure commitment than a marriage. Because you can't divorce from being this person's dad.
Absolutely.
Or being their mom. But marriage, you can get divorced. So it's crazy how we're seeing more baby showers than bridal showers. But it also makes sense because even women are starting to understand that they can get the same amount of child support as they could get spouse support. Right. So it's like for them, it's
when
like
they double up though.
Yeah, they could if you dumb enough to double dip. Nigga, once it depends what you do first. If you let them double dip, then you're done. But ultimately, it just comes down to understanding. Like most people realize that the child commitment is actually a greater commitment because if you don't have kids with somebody but you marry them, y'all could divorce and y'all could divide the assets and go about your life. But when you have a kid, y'all always tethered. It's just y'all. It's no matter what, y'all have to find a way to figure it out if you're going to be a present parent. And for most men, I know that niggas will run away, and I don't support this. I don't respect it. I'm not gonna say I don't respect you as a man because I don't know your journey as to why you walked away. But I don't respect the decision because no child should have to suffer because of you not wanting to stand on the business of the bed you laid in. And the fact of the matter is, that's just the reality. I don't say that as a nigga that's speaking. No, nigga, I go through some real shit. And I had to develop internally, personally, as a man to become the father I am. Had to deal with a lot of shit starting at the age of 16 years old with no direction on. Like, I've never not been a dad as an adult. Like, let me let that sink into y'all. A lot of y'all niggas got to mature first and then become fathers. I did not have that opportunity. I was a fucking kid who still was running around chasing pussy, trying to find myself and getting labeled things that didn't make no sense because of shit that was out of my control. So I say that to say, I don't know what your predicament is as to why you can't handle it, because it was times that it mentally battered me. Like, I had to literally become mentally strong after hearing time after time. You get called a deadbeat by the baby mom. You go in the courts and they treat you like a deadbeat. No matter what proof you have to counter whatever she's saying about you, they're going to look at you how they want to look at you because they feel like 90% of the men that's down there is deadbeats. And they feel like if we got to take care of your kids, then something is wrong. And not even digging that sometimes that shit could be weaponized. Most times that shit could be weaponized. And because that's the case, that could be daunting for a man. But regardless of that being the case, nigga, you will go do 10 years in jail You'll go fucking get into a fucking war with a rival neighborhood. You'll get into fucking fights and you'll go through shit with your girlfriend. Nigga, this is a part of that because for your kid, the reward is them having you in their life. So even if they not appreciative, because Q will learn that too as his daughter get older, she's going to eventually not be the 3-year-old that she is today, and she's going to be unappreciative no matter what you do.
She unappreciative now.
What?
Yeah,
Damn, Queen.
Already. Yeah.
Damn, my boy going through it today. Even with all of that, man, it's a duty, and you just gotta understand that the kids' lives will be better. Now, I'm not saying, be perfect. I'm never gonna take, because like that's the people get the assumption that me saying do was challenging. No, it's not impossible. I'm tired of y'all niggas making fucking excuses. Like, I'm talking about some shit that's impossible. It's just challenging. Nigga, accept the challenge. Like, I accepted the challenge. I'm not just telling you to do something that I didn't do. I'm telling you to do something that I do on a day-to-day. Every day is a motherfucking struggle. Every day is a challenge. Every day is some bullshit. Whether when you co-parenting, nigga, that shit not easy because you might want your kid to go to school over there. They might want them to go there. You might be anti-vaccine. They might want the vaccine. You might want your kid to grow with these fucking morals, principles, and values, and the mom might have a completely different set of beliefs. But that's the challenge that come with this shit. And again, I'm not telling y'all to do something that's impossible. I'm telling you to do something that's challenging, but accept that shit. If you can stand on business, then stand on being a fucking parent. I'm not going to keep motherfucking explaining to motherfucker, yeah, that shit ain't easy. What about what she, yeah, nigga, it's supposed to be like that. She's supposed to have her own thoughts. She's supposed to be have resistance. She's supposed to be a problem in your life. You dealt with a problematic person. So it's supposed to be problematic. You can't give up because they not doing what I say, so fuck it. No, you got to fight through it, and that's what's going to determine the person you are as a man. The ability to overcome the bullshit that come with this shit, because once you lay down with a woman that you're not going to spend the rest of your life with, you're still going to spend the rest of your life with her once you have a kid. So keep that in mind, nigga, and don't complain.
Facts, yeah. Yeah, fact. And it's funny, bring it back to the full circle about the whole marriage shit. And like I say, having a child, I always looked at my girl because we've been through a lot. Yeah, we've been through a lot and we had a kid. I actually looked at certain things where it's like, we are in debt to each other forever in a sense, whatever. So it's like, I'm under the belief now where it's like, if we don't get, once we do get married regardless, it's a good chance, like 99 percentile, that I will never get married ever again though. Or with anybody else, because like, if I meet someone at 35 or 40 beyond, I'm already who I am. I done been through. So
you say you're gonna become a trick and you're gonna stop. Like just call a spade a spade. Like, I'm tired of you trying to act like we know what you're gonna become. A fucking sugar daddy. This is just the pre-sugar daddy speech.
I'm not that type at all. Like, but speaking of that, but real before I get to the smart about the sugar daddy shit, yeah, I just look at it like no one ever could get a marriage out of me though. Only she would get a marriage out of me, because it's like I haven't been through what it's impossible to go through with anybody else what we've been through. Cause we're
not doing it again. Y'all grew together.
Yeah, we literally grew together. Like, so going from 30 to 40 is going for them from 20 to 30.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, nah, miss, you meet me at 37, suck a dick. It's not happening.
So look, to your point though, I say the same thing even about like a current relationship. Like, I'm not engaged or nothing yet, but I say to my girl, like, she think like, oh, if this don't work, you're probably, no, I'm not. I see the amount of responsibility that came, because I carry myself in a manner of like only thing that would be different for me, because I'm a marriage-minded man, so I just believe a household should be structured that way. People try to play in the gray of, no, it's only this if you're married. It's only this if you're married. It's like, for me, it's like, no, it's only that if you that type of person. Fuck all that. A title is not going to change who you are, motherfucker. If you was a motherfucking deadbeat individual, whether that be a deadbeat dad or a deadbeat mom, becoming a motherfucking wife ain't going to change. If you was a motherfucking bullshit human, putting a title on that bullshit human, you're just gonna be a bullshit husband or a bullshit wife. So when people say shit like, oh, it's only this if you're married, or I only do that for my husband, or if she ain't my wife, then it ain't, it's like, no, that shit character. Like, it's who you are. Like, I'm not a bad person. I have good intentions, right? So because of that, I lead with good intentions. It's not gonna be like, oh, when I become a husband, no, that don't change. Just like a motherfucker say, when I get the money, then I'm gonna learn money management. No, you gonna have to have money management before you get the money. And that's what people don't understand.
Especially you want to stay married or keep the money.
You follow what I'm saying? So me being a marriage-minded man, I feel like I already see the amount of responsibility that come with the way I run my household now. I'm not rushing back into that. If this shit don't work, I'm outside.
It's like, done.
You acting like you not, I'm not about to sit here and act like I'm not. I'm out. The reason being is because I'm like, you know what? It's actually cheaper. Not that I wait, let me be careful and be clear. I love my family. I love my family dynamic, and it's worth everything that comes with it. 1,000,000%. But I would not, like, to your point, sign up to do that all over again. If I was to get in another situation, it would have to be about freedom. Like, and just like, you know, not saying that we ain't got those elements, but I'm just saying it's like, you don't want to get with a chick at 37 and y'all going through the same shit you was going through at 22. It's like, nah, motherfucker, we both better be in a predicament. We just want to make each other happy.
Let's clarify,
add to it.
I ain't going to say I ain't going to be outside. I'm just not a trick daddy, bro.
All right, so my bad. I'll take the smut tricking. Yeah, but I'm basically saying, like,
super
I think
outside,
all
bro.
men that are currently committed, because, you know, we see a lot, like, we're not going to like social media don't show us the endless possibility. I just seen a fucking clip that said there was a study showing that 70% of all married women have a backup boyfriend in the event that it don't work with their man, which is common sense because women crave security and stability. They are not going to leave one boat without another boat right there. They're not going to just jump into the ocean. A man will jump into the ocean.
We're going to trade water.
Fuck it out. I'm going to jump in the ocean. I'll find a boat. I'm going to get stronger. A woman is not
wait to jump off
that boat. So when I seen the study, it wasn't like unrealistic. It was like, I expect that. But understanding that is like, I'm already not monogamous by nature. Don't care what nobody say. I'm not monogamous by nature. Like I tell my girl that she understand. I choose monogamy. I choose to commit to her. But motherfucker, if I can have every cookie, I'm getting every cookie. Like what the fuck? Like the person, my character and my covenant and my conviction with God is what keeps me in alignment of, all right, you know what? I'm not about to just be out here doing. But at the end of the day, see, a lot of men, this is when we talk about dweebs, is like a lot of men don't understand the difference between you not having the opportunity to have a lot of women and you have an opportunity. So it's like, it's one thing, you don't have the opportunity to have a lot of women, so you're married, you're committed, you're faithful. It's easy for you.
Absolutely.
But nigga, when you got women that's on your top, you follow what I'm saying? It's like, nah, like when they see you smart, they see you successful, they see you ambitious, they see you attractive, they're gonna, because women is not always just attracted to the physical. They're attracted to your energy, your aura, the way you carry yourself. It's easy. You follow what I'm saying? So when you have options, that's when the discipline come into place. No, you don't got no fucking options. You talking about how it's easy for you. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit more pride in not doing it because I know I could. I know how I know the opportunities that have presented themselves. You know what I mean? And it's like, and that's why I respect myself differently than the men that's out here just like, oh yeah, you shouldn't think that. Like, shut up. You don't get nothing. Shut up. Nobody wants
nobody wants you.
Like, just chill. Like, because it's not. You gotta know your conversation. Certain shit is not my conversation. I really tread. It's certain topics we don't even talk about in this podcast.
We know that.
Because I don't even, it's not my conversation.
Absolutely.
It's not my conversation. You got to know your conversation.
Don't bring that shit here.
It's not your convo. So when you think about, you know, the opportunities that present themselves for you as a man, if you know that you had your chick since 18 and it worked out, be happy. Like how you said, you know what, I'm fortunate that I never had to deal with that. But the men that jumped off that boat and that's treading the waters, the perspective is going to be different. Yeah, they don't want to just jump on another boat. Because they realized that this shit will burn the boat herself and put you right back in the water. So a nigga a little apprehensive, you know what, I'm going to just keep my life jacket on and I'm going to go from boat to boat.
I'll figure it out.
You know what I mean? But all in all, you know, I think that we should strive to have unions that are unbreakable, but it takes more than just the efforts of a man, and it takes more than just the efforts of a woman. It takes all of our efforts. So for marriage, for me, I would get married. I do want to be married. But as far as in, you got somebody like, they had 4 different marriages. It's like, I be thinking like, all right, I know everything ain't gonna last forever, but it's like, would I do this shit 4 times? Yeah, probably not. Fuck
4 is fucking insane.
But if you'll see it, by the time you're 70, you might have 4.
No, it's impossible. Like if you would say, like, some people do 2, I give you 2. 3 is when we started saying it's insane. Like, to me, to get married in one lifetime, 3, 4, 5 times.
That's assuming every divorce was because of a failed marriage.
I just feel like, end of the day, marriage means till life do its part. Yeah. If this shit didn't work the first time, there's no way in hell you convince me to do it again. Let's say I do it again. I got married from 25 to 37. I meet the girl at 47. You know what? If I'm a literally totally different person, let's get married. And that shit break up before I get to 62? No, it's over. Like, or before I even get to 60 or 55? Like, no. Like, till death, I say till death do its part twice. And that shit failed.
Yeah.
No. Outside in the nursing home. Outside.
It's the outside nursing home.
They be the people with the highest STDs. They be fucking in nursing homes. Like, yeah. True story.
The nurses? I mean,
the old people in the nursing home, patients.
They be fucking each other?
Yeah. Yeah, they be. But imagine, I ain't gonna be 65 wearing a condom, so I kind of get it. Like, at this point, it's over. Like, if fucking chlamydia take me out, who gives a fuck? Like, it's whatever. Like,
they trying to go out like Will. But
go.
But no, man.
What's time?
We were.